If Councilor Shotpatch will lead the word of prayer, please.
Ett årgelande häst sivujali heliga handes giati nog nimna dejadostan heldi do hest oswatli lohija legiska dug nolen nihu iskeyon hido hest do yukta. Father, we just thank you for this beautiful day. We thank you for all the things and all the blessings that you have bestowed upon us, and be with each and every one as we go about this business. We thank you and bless each and every one in your name. Amen.
All right. Can we do roll call, please?
Yes, sir. Sean Crittenden. Wes Snowfire. Keith Austin. Danny Callison. Juliet Coates. Joe Deere. Mike Dobbins. Rex Jordan. Johnny Kidwell. Daryl Legg. Dora Petskowski. Joshua Sam. Mike Shambaugh. Melvina Shotpouch. E.O. Smith. Kendessa Teehee. Victoria Vasquez. We have a quorum.
All right. I'd like to ask for approval of minutes. All in favor? Opposed? Passed. Going down to reports, vocational programs, Talking Leaves, Job Corps, Career Services, Diane Kelly.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. You have my report, and there's a lady up at the top that says Alternative Education. Kim Childers is our manager, and I don't think anybody has actually met her. And I'd like to bring her over for the next Education Committee meeting and just let you all know who she is. She is overseeing the adult education in our career preparedness program and working with our testing center as well. And she was serving in another capacity, but she replaced Ben Barnett over there. So I wanted to share that with you. And we are turning out a lot of GED recipients, so we think we'll have a pretty good graduation in the fall. She tells me that she and Barbara Peavyhouse are working real hard with their staff and trying to get those people tested, so we'll see. We've also got our high voltage lineman training program. If you get the Rural Electric Company brochure that comes out with the Ozarks Electric, Lake Region, and some of the other electric, you know that they were featuring the lineman program in their magazine this month. And Lineman Day is Tuesday, April the 18th, and Hunter's going to do something special for our linemen that are in that program, and they're listed here in the report. And then we're also going to list all of the graduates because we're on our 7th lineman training program. And most everybody that goes through it has got a good job, good paying job. So we just want to spotlight that on April the 18th. So I just wanted to share that with you. And if you know any linemen, and I know that some of you all do, just tell them how much you appreciate all the stuff that they do, especially when it's raining and we have our storms and the floods in these rural counties. Those guys are out there trying to make sure that our electricity doesn't go off. Talking Leaves Job Corps just completed a review by the United States Department of Labor about 2-3 weeks ago, and we had just had a corporate review by Scott Otten, and then of course we had the Secretary of Labor that visited us about a couple of months back, so we were prepared when they came. There's a lot of questions that they're asking us for, so Jay and his staff will be responding to that, but we think overall it went fairly well. Vocational classes, our Certified Clinical Medical Assistance Program. We've got students enrolled in that. And then we also have another fiber tech training program that will start soon. And then, of course, we're still recruiting students for Talking Leaves. Julie McPeak and her staff are really working hard to get students in over there. About the time you get some in, there's usually a couple of them that may have to go out for various things. So we would ask if you know anybody out there, especially when school's out, that wants to get a vocational trade, tell them about Talking Leaves. They can come and tour on Thursdays at 10 o'clock. Our staff give tours. We welcome any parents, grandparents, or guardians, any foster parents that want to bring some students through. We welcome them all to come on Thursday. We'll feed them a nice lunch on their way out and tour that morning around 10 o'clock. 16 to 24 years of age. And I don't have anything else unless you all have any questions of me.
Anyone for Diane? Doctor?
Diane, I guess it'd be under Ms. Childers, the adult education DUI program.
That's Somebody just asked me about that. I think it was Danny. Yes, we have a DUI program. It is by appointment, and it's through our participants. You have to be a participant in our program. We just don't take people coming in off the street. You have to be in one of our training programs, or you have to be in one of our jobs programs, and you have to have that need so that it can be put into the case notes and we can pay for it out of one of the federal programs.
Okay. Are any of those participants, are they court mandated in some instances where the court mandates to go through a DUI program? Is any of that part of our program?
Well, they could be through our recovery program, Mr. Lamont's program. I think there may
Okay.
have been some through that. But one of the good things about that DUI program, it has helped us on saving a lot of money so that we're not out here contracting with someone. We have somebody in-house, and it's by appointment when we set up the classes. Most of the classes have been held over here in Tahlequah, although Rachel has gone, I believe, to Pryor, and she's gone to maybe Salisaw, I can't remember, but she's gone to some of the other locations. And when we first started it, you know, we took a hit from some of the people that do that in the outlying counties, and we told them, we said, we're not going to infringe on your business because the people that we're going to be working with are our clients.
Okay. All right, thank you, Chair. Thank you, Diane.
Anything
Anyone
else?
Diane? Well, thank you, ma'am. Oh, go ahead, Dia.
So if they're working for Cherokee Nation, they can't be a client, right?
I'm sorry.
If, on a DUI?
If they're a participant, we have an application on them, and they're enrolled in one of our programs, which could be the ARPA program, it could be the Quest program, our Public Law 102477, or the the Justice Department program through the Recovery Program, or Voc Rehab, or TANF, then they could participate in our DUI training.
Even though they're an employee, right? No, an employee can't.
No, not an employee, no.
Okay, thank you.
All right, anyone else? Well, I thank you, Diane.
Thank you, sir.
Up next, Executive Director Mark Vance.
Good afternoon, Council. First of all, I'd like to thank each and every one of you guys for attending the School Appreciation Day in Tulsa. It was a big hit for us. Our staff worked extremely hard to make that happen. And secondly, I'd like to thank you guys for coming to the Oakjom Conference. Again, a big conference for our JOM staff. Did an outstanding job putting that on. A few dates for you guys. June 15th, undergrad, master's degree scholarships deadline is June 15th. So make sure you guys get all for the 23 year for next fall, so we need to get all those applications in. We have all the cords for the high school. I hope you guys got them. We're still taking applications, but we can't guarantee that they're going to arrive on time now because it's getting late because graduation's next month. So let me know if you need those. That's the honor court and stoves. April 30th is the deadline. So get it in for the stoves for the graduates, for the college graduates. You guys have my report. If you have any questions, I'm glad to answer.
Any questions? Councilor Cowles?
Mark, thank you for coming today. On your new initiatives that I noticed in your report that you've got going out here, does your department pay for those? Like you've got, you've got archery and different things going on?
Yes, we will. As long as you schedule with our JOM faculty and staff, we will come to your school, and yes, we do pay for everything we do.
So, in any school that's within the reservation?
Absolutely. If we can get them
call you and
scheduled.
ask for that?
If we get them, yes, get them now early, because in springtime, they all like to go outside, and we book up very fast.
Thank you, sir.
Uh-huh.
Dr. Coates?
Thank you. Mr. Vance, I wanted to confirm that that at-large graduates are also eligible for the Stoles?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I thought. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Anyone else for Executive Director? Speaker?
Yes, sir. If you would you give Gail those dates and for what they're for so she can distribute them to all of us?
Absolutely.
All right, thanks, sir.
Ms. Shotpants?
The stove, they can apply online?
Yes.
All right, Mr. Vance, appreciate your work.
Thank you, guys.
Head Start, Verna Thompson?
Good afternoon. I'm so excited to report to you today that we have 10 vacancies, and 5 of those have selections. That's the lowest we've had in years and years and years. So if y'all are getting the word out, thank you. It's at Salina and Tahlequah that we have the opening, so if y'all can let folks know. But in 4.5 weeks, we will finish the 44th year of Head Start. I can't believe it. I was just telling the ladies that this year flew by. We just don't even know where it went. But we're already working on next year. And today we had our ECU 101 class, and that consists of Head Start and early Head Start staff, just giving them the real details of how the program operates, what it takes for them to order something, just really big details for them to possibly entertain a notion of applying for a position that might be open later. It gives them that kind of information. We want to recruit and promote from within, because that is the way of Head Start. I'm a product of that. Any questions?
Any questions for Verna? We appreciate you,
Thank
Verna.
you.
Thank you. All right, Sequoia High School report.
Good afternoon. I think you have our report if you want to look that over, and while you do, just a reminder, we want to extend an invitation to all of you. Graduation is May 19th. We're kind of getting close. I know that we're kind of in our last 30 days or so of school, so things are rolling along, but happy to answer any questions. Love to talk about Sequoia.
Sequoia questions. Oh, Councilor Callison.
When you guys do your valedictorians and your salutatorians, I know being an educator for a lot of years, do you guys make them have the weighted classes, or do you just let anybody and whatever the GPA is, or how do you come about doing that?
So the weighted classes come into play for sure. But that's, what classes they take is obviously their choice. But yes, that's all factored in. From everything that they take will be factored into that.
Anyone else? Good job. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Cherokee Nation Foundation, Janice Randall.
Good afternoon. I want to apologize that you didn't get these reports. It was a malfunction on my girl thought she had sent it, and she found it in her outbox this morning, so we hurriedly printed those, and so I know you haven't had time to look at them, but this is just a list of all the ACT programs that we've done in person and in Zoom, and the Junior Achievement, and we do those in person. I also have a flyer that we just got Friday for our 2 camps that will be held this summer. The first one right here is the ACT camp, and the second one will be in July, and it's a college preparatory class where Yale and Penn State and Duke and OSU and all the colleges that have admissions officers that were willing to come and talk about how to write a good admissions letter to get into any school you want. And this is open to anyone in the United States, and they stay on campus at Northeastern. And it tells a little bit about it, and it will be, they will apply online starting April 15th, and it will close May 15th. And we're going to have it at Northeastern this year. And then everything that I think you guys have been anxiously awaiting, and we had over 1,000 people apply for our few scholarships. And the at-large, I think there's 83 winners. We had, last year we presented 77 winners, and this year we're presenting 83. But we had over 1,000 apply for all these, like I said. And we're trying to get the dates for the awards assemblies in your district, because I know some of you like to present those awards. And so If that's something you'd like to do, I give the dates and the scholarship certificate to Gail, and she will give it to you if you would like to present it. And if not, I will go and present it. They will not receive their money until August, because most of these are endowments, and the stocks have been going down, so we're going to wait till the last day of June to see how much money we have, and then we give out 5% of that for these scholarships. And some of the donors have been building their scholarships up pretty good, so. Do you have any questions?
Question for Janice. It's a great thing that you do, all of these scholarships. They're helping lots of our kids, and appreciate your work. Any questions before we let Janice go?
I know the Frankie Hargis family, they texted me yesterday and said they want to present their own,
Awesome.
so.
I just
think
got
that
one
is-
question for you here in just a bit after we get done here.
Okay.
Well, thank you.
Mhm.
No old business, no new business. Any announcements? Somebody want to make a motion to adjourn? All in favor? All opposed? We are adjourned.